How's everyone doing today? We're listening to another podcast while driving today. It's your boy A-Dog TV, another day of Gossip TV. Please like, comment and subscribe. And yeah, and let me know what you guys think about this, man, because it's crazy. It's about a baby mama, about father drama. They're discussing in the podcast. There's about 8 people on the panel. So let's listen.
Yeah, man, listen. Of course, the deadbeat dads are a problem. But Ali, can I ask you a question, my brother?
Yes, sir.
Can there be a deadbeat dad without a deadbeat mom? Oh, but yeah, my bad. I won't say a deadbeat mom. Can there be a deadbeat dad at all without a mother allowing him to be one, making him one? Because in order for you to be a dad, you gotta what, Ali?
Have a baby.
You gotta make a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you chose,
and we know that 99.9% of pregnancies are voluntary and not forced, right? So that means all of these deadbeat moms are created by who? I mean, deadbeat dads, I'm sorry, are created by who?
What a cop-out.
Well, yeah, well, it's not a cop-out. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong, Jazz. I mean, I'm just saying. Can a man be well, I am very smart. And then you're showing that you're slow.
Yeah, so Jazz, repeatedly on the panels, women are telling men to marry their baby mamas, but if women married their baby daddies before they got impregnated by them, is what he's saying, there would be no deadbeats, there would be no baby daddies, unless the man left their wife and quit on their wife. That's what he's saying. So if women limited their amount of babies they had out of wedlock and they married before they carry, we wouldn't have to worry about all these dead.
All could be eliminated.
Yeah, hold on.
Hey, Jazz. Women have literally been this entire show saying, "Oh, y'all want virgins." When if we go back to how originally, let me finish, Jazz. If we were marrying before we carry, and man were only with the word virgins, you had to you married a woman because she was a virgin. This would fix the issue. But women say they don't want to be virgins. They want to have. Jazz, let me finish.
Let him talk, man.
They want to be sexually liberated. They want to have sex, and they don't want to marry before they carry. So if they're having sex, and the only way you have sex is a woman willing to have sex or wanting to have sex, that's how we have these children out of wedlock. She doesn't want to marry. Hey, Jazz, if she married first, before she had a baby, most of these men couldn't be deadbeats. That's all we're saying.
I agree. And if he married her before he dropped his seed in her, he wouldn't be a deadbeat either. Because
wait
a minute. First of all, y'all say men hold the access to marriage. So why are they more so prioritizing having casual sex and dropping their seed off? I know y'all can't help it because the women let you do it, right?
Hey, Jazz, without going too fast, you're going too fast. Hey, Jazz.
One thing I'll say on that is, it's like going shopping. When you go food shopping, yeah, you fill up your shopping basket. You get to the till. Now, without paying for the food in your basket, the food doesn't belong to you. You feel me? That's like same thing. You sleep with a woman. You're doing everything, you know. You ejaculate or whatever. That's in the basket. You put your shopping in the basket. Without her carrying it and delivering it, which is paying for it, you know, it's not going to be yours. So, you know, obviously I hear what they're saying, where it's in a fact that, okay, a man can be deadbeat and a woman can be deadbeat, but in the same, people just stop having sex with you. That's it, really. That just solves everything, innit?
A man can't get sex without having to marry. They would marry. That's why I asked you, why should a man marry you if he can get sex before having to marry you? Why should he buy the cow if he can milk it for free?
Well, even if we go that route, let's just go the other route. They try to marry you. Do these women ain't they like the professionals of like engagements? Like having like every woman, if you ask them, been engaged like 4 times. So I want everybody to know it's not men breaking these marriages up as well. So it's the women, they're breaking them up. So even if you go that route, Ali went, the other route is we do know who's the one who's choosing not to get married, right? Guys, that's the crazy part. Guys are actually attempting to marry women. They're attempting to marry them. Just go with Kendra G. Just go to that conversation. Just go. You know what? Just walk outside and ask the lady, hey, yo, how many times you been engaged? For some reason, every one of them. So I've been engaged like 4 4, 5, 11 times. Unless they're like 21, and I'll let y'all know if they're 21, they gonna be they gonna cut off an engagement by 23, or they gonna already had a kid. So it's crazy. It's crazy out here.
All I'm saying, and that's
No,
what
can you ask? No, Jazz. Can you ask? Hey, Jazz. Why, Jazz? You right now. If there was a cow that you could milk, why would you buy it if you can milk it for free?
No, I understand that point.
So that's all. So
If men want
They do though.
The women, if they want to be respected in that fashion, have to give us something to respect in that fashion to marry. So if they want to get married, that's gonna be the premise. I'm gonna be a wife. I'm first gonna be a wife, able to cooperate with the man that I want, be able to give this man wifey traits, and then he has to marry me before I have sex with any man. And then he gets a wife. He don't kill two birds with one stone. Just because she's a virgin don't make her a good woman. But if she's raised to be a good woman and she makes sure she's a good woman before she loses her virginity, then we get a wife and she gets a husband, and we ain't got to worry about no babies.
So
Well, respectfully, just real quick, just let me say this real quick.
do the same thing, because if we know that he would prefer to have a child with a wife, then he would also take responsibility of his penis when he enters a bedroom, regardless if he says you can get wrong. If you know you only want to give your seed to a married woman, then you would be responsible and say, no, I'm putting on a condom. We can still have sex, because sex doesn't always equal
Where the female condoms?
a baby. So
Okay, when it comes to the condom situation, I hear what she's saying. Obviously, both of them should be accountable for it, because the man refused not to wear protection, and the woman refused. She didn't want to tell the guy to wear protection. So I think it's both parties are irresponsible in that point. Because I'm not being funny. I don't know what this guy's talking about female condom. It made two wrongs don't make a right at the end of the day. He didn't wear a condom. She didn't wear a condom. He's saying, yeah, I pulled out whatever. But obviously, you know how pregnancy work already. And he didn't work, so she got pregnant. So yeah, no. That part, you blame both parties. There's no one more wrong than the other. Definitely blame both parties on that.
Where are the female condoms? Where are the female condoms?
they're both can be utilized. We both have.
All right then. So you can't. So no.
Is what I'm saying.
No. The person that carries the most risk has the most responsibility. And again, shout out to Ali. Respect to you, brother. But hold on, just real quick. No. Just real quick. Respectfully, brother. That's not my ministry. Again, no, they don't. Again, like I said, no, they don't. Okay, so I got you. So, again, Jazz, I don't know why you like doing this to me. So,
Jazz, let
her go. Let her. I guess we can have it back and forth. Jazz really excited to speak to me, Ali. So I'm gonna give her some attention that she wants. Listen, I'm gonna give Jazz the attention that Jazz wants. Jazz, I don't know why Jazz is ugly ass. I don't know why Jazz wants to talk to this ugly nigga so bad. I don't know why she want to talk to this ugly nigga so bad. It's alright, man. Hey, listen, Dad. Baby, I know what it is, Dad. It's okay. It's all handsome chocolate, baby. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I said, Jazz, listen, Jazz. I got throwaways a little better than you, Jazz. Come on, stop playing that. You know what's up. But anyway, like I said, so Jazz, since you want to add this back and forth, let's do it, Dad. Jazz, who more responsible for upholding the law, a police officer or a regular citizen?
Police officers.
Jazz, I'm gonna ask you again. Who's more responsible?
Hey sis, I am taking mum to brunch for Mother's Day.
Definitely police officer.
That was wild for you to say out loud. Jazz, really for a person who runs around talking, don't you run? You say the pro-blacks, you Jazz. I don't even have to I don't even have to explain it, Jazz. It's literally a talking point. It's literally a talking point that everyone uses. I say, you're a police officer. You're supposed to uphold the law. Oh man, yeah, he said who has the most responsibility? Oh, she wasn't listening, okay? Jazz was being annoying. I got you, okay.
For upholding the law, a police officer or a regular citizen, a civilian?
Both, because the police.
Okay, so you're not gonna have you're not gonna give a genuine answer. Okay, so being that we understand, right, responsibility in certain things give you a raised expectation. the woman who holds the most risk, and y'all complain and talk about, oh, I could die giving birth.
That's
and,
true.
you know, pregnancy is such a long thing. Hold on.
My body, my choice.
My choice. So if it's your body, your choice, why are you letting a random nigga nut in you?
I agree.
Why?
Her choice.
Okay then. So you agree that she holds the most responsibility than the man? I'm not saying the man. No, they don't. No.
All right, he's cooking. Yeah, I hear what he's saying. It makes sense now, because obviously, a man ejaculating there's no risk in his life, but women, you know, like women have passed away through childbirth, infection, UTI, so many things. So I definitely hear. Okay, I hear what he's saying. Let's cook. I hear what he's saying now.
No, it's not equal. Okay, so as long as you talk, so are you accepting the premise that the woman holds more than the man?
More risk, yes.
A woman could die.
No, more responsibility. Hold on.
Yeah.
Jazz, are you accepting that the woman holds more responsibility than the man does in making a child?
After she's pregnant, yes, because she has to carry the child.
Okay, great. So
After she's pregnant, what are you talking about? You just said you agree that a woman shouldn't let some random guy be inside of her. You're being difficult, Jazz. You're being difficult, and I'm telling y'all, like I said, she's about to crash out. She's about to Thanos snap. She's about to do it very soon. Well, because right now, what you're hearing is her not listening to the question. She's just saying words. Well, it sounds like she listens to make that response she just made, but it's like you made a response to something. I got a headache now.
either way, great. So even before, because she can't, there is no after. There's, if you plan before, there is no after. So it's my turn now. If you plan before, no. Because if the woman plans before and the woman has 20 plus forms of birth control, and there are female condoms just like there are male condoms, the woman, no, exactly. But again, no man can get a woman pregnant that doesn't allow it. Okay, again, 99% of childbirths are voluntary; they're not forced. So anyway, get back to the point, right? That we have this understanding. I'm not even saying the whole marriage thing, bro. Y'all know how I look at marriage. Marriage is cooked. Hey, marriage is open. Marriage is fluid. Marriage is 2 men, 2 women, a dog and a cat. So I don't even get into the marriage thing. I am saying just a woman having this wonderful discernment. They always talk about, Ali, one's intuition. And it's crazy to me how this intuition fails when it comes to choosing something that's important as a man that's going to be the father of your children. The first steps to being a good mother, Ali, would be choosing a good father for your child. So we have these women out here that are choosing these poor excuses, these deadbeats, right, to father children with. And if you just cut that down and pick better quality men to have children with, marriage or not, now I agree, but marriage would be the best situation, right? That's historically proven to be the best way. But knowing that we know that black women are, 70% of the children being had are not married, if they just simply chose better men by not getting married to have children with, this would put a huge dent in the issue and the problem that we're having, right? So at the end of the day, the dysfunction and the failure still starts at the woman, because it's who the woman allows to get her pregnant, right? If she chose a guy that didn't have a criminal record, that that didn't have these questionable traits of manhood and just good character, right? There'd be a great increase in the number of good dads out here, and not all these women claiming that all these niggas are deadbeats. Because again, like I said, I stand on this, and I'm glad Jazz agreed with me. There can be no deadbeat dad without a mother making one, and that's just fact.
So in response to that, nobody can make anybody a deadbeat. A deadbeat is a choice. If you made the choice to drop your seed somewhere when you know you didn't respect the woman that you were dropping it in, regardless if she let you, you are in control of your body, of your seed. So if you want to have casual sex, cool, do it responsibly. Also, that also goes for the woman. If you know that you just want to be out here having casual sex, do that responsibly. But if we both decide that we're going to have unprotected casual sex, then we both bear the responsibility of what comes after that, which could be a baby. So after that, we both have a responsibility to raise that child at the end of the day. Nobody is exempt. Nobody
Agreed.
is exempt. If you choose to walk away, I didn't make you do that. If you choose to walk away,
Agreed.
that is your choice. So there's nobody
Agreed.
that can make anybody else a deadbeat or a deadbeat
I got you.
mom or dad. That is you making a
Okay.
choice to walk away.
So, Jazz, I got an important question.
I'm not
We got
doing
you.
a fantastic dance.
Well, you're repeating yourself, but okay.
Oh, well, before you keep going, what I was gonna say is you kept using both so much. Like, I want everybody to know this whole situation, this conversation would not be a conversation like this if we got rid of like my body, my choice. Like, if you.
I think with this situation, I think the way it is instead of trying to blame both parties, I understand it's a conversation, but of course I hear what the guy was saying, talking about you know what, women have more risk when it comes to intercourse, which is true. They have more risks, losing a life, illness, all that kind of stuff there, UTI, those kind of, they have more risk of when they have sex, because women's sexual organs are inside their body while male sex organs are outside of our body. So, you know, so literally whatever you do, you know, it goes inside the woman's system a lot easier. You know, like loads of things, thrush, all that kind of thing. So I heard what the guy is saying, and I heard what the woman saying as well. She's saying, you know what, both people have to be held accountable, because at the end of the day, if you choose the woman to have sex with that's not responsible, then of course something bad is gonna happen. But in the same breath, what I see in that is, you choose the wrong woman to have a baby with. Yes, if she gets pregnant, you have to deal with the situation. But in the same breath, her body, her choice. So a man he hasn't got the final say whether she's gonna keep the baby or not. It's up to the woman to decide, because of course, if the man can have an opinion, but if the man says, I don't want you to have the baby, and she wants to have the baby, she's gonna have the baby. If the man says, I don't want you to have the baby, she's gonna have the baby. Vice versa. It's her opinion, or she gets the last word. It's just what it is, because at the end of the day, the baby is growing in her body. So if she's scared to carry the baby, she's worried about something, it's all up to the woman, isn't it? That's just a fact. You feel me? So yeah. So for me, of course, choosing the dad. One thing I will put on that is, when a woman gets pregnant by a guy, and let me know in the comments, when you get pregnant by a guy, and when you was pregnant, the guy said he doesn't want the baby, and you guys weren't dating, he didn't want the child. Now you have the child, and the dad is not present. Is he a deadbeat because he said he didn't want the child? It's like applying for a job. Not even applying for it. Someone offers you a job you're not qualified to do. You're gonna go in there, you're not gonna do it because someone just offered you the job, but you're not qualified to do it. You don't want to do it, you're not ready for that, you know, but you do it. But now all of a sudden, you become a deadbeat dad. Let me know, who do you blame in that situation? Do you blame the mom? Of course, you know, you don't believe in abortion, but who do you blame? Do you blame the mom for knowing that he's not gonna be around and still force him to be a dad? Or would you blame the dad for being a deadbeat? Let me know. It's your boy A-Dog TV, another day of Gossip TV. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's talk about it, man. Let me know as well if you like this kind of comments. I'll be making a lot more. You feel me? I'm out. Peace.